Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
It's been a tight series so far, which we kind of expected when we started. But now it's backs up against the wall time. The series has shifted locations, and now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it. This crowd should certainly help, but they've still got a tough task at hand.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not. Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Striding in, Mookie Betts. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
We got a
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The 3-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the second round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Sinker misses, ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Betts at second. Pedroia on at first with nobody out. Two balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The count now is 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
Come on, Indians.
And there's ball 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
The 1-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Pedroia isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Pitchers jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and is danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here, or if the inferno rages on.
First pitch on its way. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Set. Here it comes. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Striding in for Boston, Domingo Santana. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Shoots this one over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. Dero makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. One and two to the Red Sox catcher.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Stepping up now, Mitch Moreland. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's just 2 for 12. He's taken him deep once. Santana, the runner at third. Realmuto at second with one away. The 1-1 home. Check swing grounder to the right side. Napoli scoops it up and out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for route number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Two and 1 now to Mookie.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. The 2-2. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3. Final damage here. 10 come to the plate. 7 runs score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Red Sox on top, 7-0. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in the hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
David Price will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
So here's how the BOS are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
Here's Michael Brantley. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts giving chase. 1 down.
Batting second, right fielder, Harlan. This way.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Price, a 6'5" left-hander. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
1 out, nobody on. Bouncer to the left side. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Price is ready. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Santana has a read on it, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
2-0.
Shot to third. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Pedroia over at second. Bogaerts at first with no outs. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Line drive to left. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
I'm feeling good about this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the blowout continues.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Josh Tomlin is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. In now, Eduardo Nunez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. His history with Josh Tomlin, he's gone just 2 for 15. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Nunez is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Here we go, Indians.
This is in the air out to right. Naquin's on his horse. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Next up for the Red Sox, JT Realmuto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, D-Row, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Let's go, guys.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Popped up. Ramirez over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 11 and the Indians nothing. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boy.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall. A home run. A solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His first homer so far in the series, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
I gotta believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-1 from Price. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Here's Mike Napoli now. Lifetime versus David Price. He has an even 10 hits in 42 ABs. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 2-2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
In now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone.
What are you saying now, Indians?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Pedroia calls for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 8.
Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Mejia. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Chopper foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pedroia has a play, and that retires the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Boston's out in front, 11-1. Here's Mookie Betts. His history with Josh Tomlin. He's just 2 for 9.
Mookie Betts.
Here we go, guys. Come on. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
So,
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Lifted into center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Right side, hit hard. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the left field line. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Here's J.D. Martinez. His history with Josh Tomlin, he's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This one's down to third. Ramirez is there, and the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they're on autopilot, 11-1. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now the first pitch here from Price. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. High in the air and deep to left center field. Santana ranging back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Here's Michael Brantley. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Here it is. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. Zimmer, the runner at third with no outs. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 3-2 now from Price. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Brantley is retired, and there's one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. One out and a runner on third. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Let's go, Cleveland.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Santana racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now batting, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Edwin Encarnacion got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Let's go one more time, baby.
And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-2 pitch.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Indians forced to settle for one. We're through 3 here in game number 6. It's the Red Sox 11 and the Indians 2. Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Eduardo Nunez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This one's down to third. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Ripped down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Realmuto stands at second with 2 gone. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Kipnis, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. pitch of the at-bat on its way. Change-up that catches the corner for strike one. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 from Price is put in play to the right side of the infield. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now batter, first baseman, Mike.
Digging in, Mike Napoli was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Here it comes. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
For second baseman, number 22,
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way.
Here we go.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ground ball to third. This is foul for the first strike. Popped him up. Napoli in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Come on now, Tribe. Hey, what do you say now, Tribe? Get out of here, Red Sox.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Betts gets his lead at first, nobody out. High and deep to right center.
Heading after it is Naquin.
But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The shortstop, number 2.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Go Indians.
And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. The 1-0. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
I got 3 balls, 1 strike.
Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 12-2. Riding in once again, Francisco Mejia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that's out number 1.
Number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. Zimmer patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is at the knees and inside, but called a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
JT Realmuto.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Hard liner to center field. Zimmer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. So they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. 2-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to work.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Price ready with the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now Price is 1-2. Popped him up. Moreland has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Price into his motion. Here's the 1-0. 1-1 to count. One and one now to Encarnacion. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ball game. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, and this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Back here in Cleveland, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Zach McAllister comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
McAllister.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mookie Betts. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Mejia moving to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. In prior meetings with Zach McAllister, he's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. First pitch on its way.
That's a straight.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The 3-2 now to Pedroia. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another full count pitch home. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Pedroia, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
3-2 full count. 2 out with the man at first. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. The Red Sox on top 12-2. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Mike Napoli now. As he chops it on the ground toward the right side. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
The second baseman, number 22.
Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Price gets his sign. First pitch on the way. And this is taken outside for ball one. That's inside. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. He pulls this one into right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retired the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for Boston, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Andrew.
Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Eduardo Nunez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. So they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. In now, Francisco Mejia. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball one.
One ball, one strike.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
Center fielder number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
Riding in, Bradley Zimmer. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Left fielder number 23, Michael.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? You bet he does. Make it 16 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired yet again. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Dan Otero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Dan Otero.
Striding in for Boston, Domingo Santana. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Fouled away. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Six fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1 delivery. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Santana is on his way home. He scores as they extend their lead even further.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Here's Mookie Betts as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
Now batting number 15, second baseman.
So digging in now, Dustin Pedroia. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
0-1 count, and the pitch. There's a strike. Moreland at third with 2 away. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. Boston's out in front, 13-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 47, Tyler Thornburg. Leading off the bottom of the ninth inning for the Indians, right fielder, Tyler. Next play.
Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
The 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Nunez gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Cleveland. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rounded down the third baseline. And there will be joy in Beantown tonight. The Red Sox are going back to the World Series.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
And, fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. David Price, strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot of this one.
Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.